Not the Cybercab or Robovan. Optimus Robot is the thing that everyone is talking about the most right now. It is hard to believe that in just over 1 hour, Tesla has introduced 3 super products. But instead of the crowd focused on 2 new cars, the people at the event focused on Optimus, because this is the first time they can talk in real time with a humanoid robot. It can answer questions in just 1 second of thinking. The important thing is that the answer is completely unprogrammed. It thinks and answers by itself. Not stopping there, Tesla also showed a series of new actions of Optimus to prove that it is worth much more than the $20,000 that customers spend, homemaker ready. Welcome to Tesla Car World. Once again, Elon Musk confidently stated that every one of the 8 billion people on Earth will want an Optimus as a companion. You might laugh when you hear him say this, but we believe this could actually happen sooner than you think.
Now, one of the things we wanted to show tonight was that Optimus is not a canned video. It's not walled off. The Optimus robots will walk among you.
This is exactly what Elon Musk said about Optimus at the recent event, and this time, we actually have real-world evidence to back up his claims. Now, one more time, let's listen to what he had to say about the price of Optimus.
You should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term.
It's incredible to see Optimus pick up a package, check it, and bring it inside the house. You can also see it watering the plants, interacting with family members, or even more insanely, opening the trunk of the car and taking the items into the house. You can see that the robot's movement speed is much better than earlier this year, and the way Optimus's hands move when it holds objects is incredibly secure, and the whole arm can be manipulated quite naturally.
So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do.
What does this mean? Clearly, all these new upgrades and tasks show that Tesla is truly turning the Optimus robot into a versatile homemaker, something no other competitor has come close to achieving yet. But that was not the most impressive thing in the event. Elon Musk inspired a party that most people enjoyed when a team of about 7 Optimus robots performed a pretty professional dance, one of which was also dressed in clothes and a cowboy hat, and acted as a bartender, serving drinks and giving gifts to the event attendees. While these aren't custom-made drinks, just 2 pre-made drink options served from a beer tap, the robots seem to have done a pretty good job, although they do wobble a bit when serving the drinks, which seems odd, as if the robots aren't very good at balancing, or their movements aren't properly damped, however, or maybe it's wearing clothes and a hat, which makes it seem even more distinct. Before this event, Tesla had never shown any videos demonstrating Optimus's interaction capabilities, leading many of us to believe that these robots could hardly recognize and communicate with humans. Oh my God, and we were all wrong. The Optimus robot truly stole the spotlight, and what had people talking even more than the robo-taxi technology was its astonishing ability to communicate and use body language. It was so impressive that many assumed Optimus's voice had to be controlled remotely. There's no way a chatbot could operate in real time like that. Yeah, and you can see, here is one of the videos that shows the amazing interactivity of Tesla Bot.
I got another one.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give a hell yeah, Optimus?
Not only that, it also asked the user's name and sang him happy birthday, which further increased the amusement of the surrounding crowd.
I'm Chad. Chad? Yes. All right, everyone, let's all sing happy birthday together while I dance.
Yeah, baby.
Do it. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's clear that it answered all the questions posed to it succinctly. These were random questions from event attendees, and they weren't preset or programmed to give the same response. It's obvious that it used AI to think and come up with its answers, which is what drew a crowd around Optimus, even more so than the event's main attraction, Cybercab. This shows just how captivating Tesla's humanoid robot really is. Each robot we saw had a different voice, even though most of them had either a California or Texas accent, which are two places where Tesla has a significant presence. One of them was even said to speak Spanish, impressing an attendee. In reality, having a humanoid robot that can communicate isn't all that difficult for Tesla. What makes it impressive is how it uses body language and performs actions along with its responses. For instance, in the video above, instead of just saying, "Happy birthday," it actually sang. You can even ask it to strike poses or perform actions, and it follows through. A very interesting conversation between Optimus and a human at the event was when they asked, "What is the hardest part of being a robot?" And Optimus replied in the most human way possible. After giving it thought for a few seconds, it said, "Trying to learn how to be a human like you guys are." Not only was the answer profound, the robot's delivery of speech was very human, with hand gestures. Another instance caught our eye, which shows how close the robots are to behaving like humans. Here, the user asks the robot whether it knows how to play rock, paper, scissors. It is interesting that the robot was well aware of the game and its rules. And then it was literally human versus robot. And guess what? Humans are still better. But one thing is clear, Optimus is not a sore loser. It complimented the opponent saying, "You're very good at rock, paper, scissors." You might not know this, but Tesla is really good at gathering training data. Even this event generated a ton of training data for Optimus, meaning everything it was asked to do is recorded. It will remember the faces of everyone who interacted with it. This is exactly what customers want from Tesla's humanoid robot. Earlier, Elon Musk explained that we can even customize Optimus's language and voice. Musk said,
Yeah, you'll be able to customize the personality, customize the voice, and really kind of the robot will kind of get to know you as well and know your preferences. You won't even have to say things because it'll just kind of understand you.
What if we got bored and could chat with it for hours looking for some knowledge instead of using ChatGPT? We could listen to it tell stories, share news, give weather updates, or even ask it to clean the entire kitchen and cook dinner. Oh my God, it can clearly do all of that. Elon Musk has made extensive predictions about Optimus's potential, declaring it to be the biggest product ever. He anticipates that Tesla will eventually produce millions of them, suggesting that widespread adoption of Optimus could elevate economic output by 2 levels and contribute to a future without poverty. Earlier this year, Elon Musk confirmed that Tesla could start selling its humanoid robots by the end of 2025. He revealed that in the long run, the price of the Tesla Optimus robot is expected to range from $20,000 to $30,000 when production reaches a large scale. This means that in the initial phase, the price could be significantly higher due to substantial research and development costs, an optimized manufacturing process yet to be established, and the mass adoption of advanced technologies. In our most optimistic estimates, the starting price for Optimus could fall between $50,000 and $70,000. While the initial price may be high, there is no denying that Optimus can be a valuable long-term investment that will allow us to recover our investment very quickly. With the ability to automate manual tasks, from industrial production to care for the elderly and disabled, Optimus not only helps reduce labor costs, but also significantly increase productivity. In addition, as technology continues to improve and optimize, the benefits of robots will far exceed the initial cost, especially in industries with high automation needs and continuous performance requirements. So while the starting price may reach $50,000, the potential cost savings and increased value that Optimus brings in the long term can easily make up for this initial investment. Don't forget that this is just the initial cost. When Tesla has enough quantity, it will definitely drop to $20,000, half the price of an electric car, as Elon Musk said. In the initial phase, according to Musk, Tesla's Optimus Gen 1 will mainly be used internally at Tesla factories, with around 1,000 units or more to support production and refine operational processes. This will allow Tesla to replace some workers in an effort to reduce labor costs and optimize the utility and performance of Optimus before it officially hits the market. Generation 1 will be quite limited, and Tesla might not sell it to customers. Instead, when Optimus Gen 2 becomes available, Tesla plans to start offering it to external customers, including high-profile individuals and large corporations facing labor shortages, such as Amazon, FedEx, and Walmart. These are the potential early adopters of Optimus. These customers may be willing to pay as much as $50,000 or more to own one of the first robots, not only because of its advanced automation features, but also due to the brand value and exclusivity of the product. Businesses can use Optimus to enhance productivity and operational efficiency, while celebrities might see the robot as an assistant that helps them tackle tasks they don't have time for. Tesla stands to benefit significantly, as celebrities using Optimus would provide substantial marketing for the company. The fact is that prioritizing the distribution of Optimus to celebrities and large companies could create a powerful ripple effect, generating interest and rapidly expanding the market for this product line. Before Optimus goes on sale, Elon Musk has also mentioned that the company will offer a rental program for the robot as a way for customers to experience the product before making a purchase decision. We anticipate that the rental price won't be too high, estimating it to be between $100 and $500 per month. There's no denying that this year, Tesla has put a tremendous amount of effort into rapidly refining its robot. You need to understand that creating something humanoid has never been easy. However, for a company that specializes in electric vehicles, to take less than 3 years to bring a humanoid robot to events and showcase its various capabilities is truly impressive. Tesla has really outpaced its competitors, even those companies that specialize in robotics like Boston Dynamics. It can be said that this earthquake really broke out at the end of last year, when Tesla suddenly launched the latest version of the humanoid robot, Optimus Gen 2, which no one expected because in March, Tesla released Gen 1, which means it only took about 8 months for them to upgrade to the high-end version. Not only did it bring a robot with a smarter, more modern design and eliminate a large amount of metal, Optimus Gen 2 also brought notable upgrades compared to the previous version: a pair of faster legs, a hand with more joints and tactile sensors, and a smarter brain. Not long before that, the video of Optimus demonstrating a new skill of folding clothes in a few seconds attracted attention. In the clip, the robot picked up a shirt from a basket and folded it neatly on the table. This was the moment when everyone believed that Tesla really developed the role of homemaker for Optimus. After the We Robot event, we realized that the reaction to Optimus's real-world debut was quite mixed. While the majority of users praised the technology for being far superior to any competitors, and its interactions were surprisingly impressive compared to what attendees had imagined, some others felt differently. They believed the robot's interactions seemed to have some human interference, suggesting that Optimus was actually being remotely controlled, and the responses it gave were being provided by Tesla employees. The truth is, when something appears too good to be true compared to our expectations, people tend to jump to negative conclusions. We don't believe Tesla would be foolish enough to host a major event, bring at least 37 humanoid robots, and have guests witness them being controlled remotely. They wouldn't be dumb enough to risk a pre-programmed robot causing their stock, which had already risen thanks to the Cybercab. As you can see, the event was very crowded and people were standing close together in case Tesla employees were manipulating and controlling the robots. They would have been detected immediately. In addition, Tesla would not have produced large numbers of robots in the first place when they were not technically advanced. So when we saw a large number, this means that Tesla had already qualified the technology for these robots instead of bringing unfinished machines to the event. We think Tesla produced more than the 37 units that appeared at the event, as some others were still being assembled and built in the factory. So the fact that Optimus Robot was remotely controlled during the event was just a negative comment to make people underestimate Tesla and their robots, obviously not to mention whether it was controlled or not. But its manipulations, actions, and skillful hands prove that Tesla is far behind its competitors. We'd like to talk a little more about the Tesla Cybercab and Robovan, two models that are also being widely discussed. As for the affordable car $25,000 Model 2, we'll talk about why it wasn't unveiled at the event in the next episode. As we have seen, not only Optimus, Cybercab, and Robovan are also two fully self-driving models of Tesla. They are considered robots, but have wheels instead of legs like Optimus. With Cybercab, it is completely different from what people have speculated before. Cybercab has a compact design, like Cybertruck but more sophisticated. The entire car is painted in glossy gold, with details made of stainless steel to optimize durability. The front of the car is elegant, highlighted by a strip of lights and a large windshield, showing the fully self-driving feature without a steering wheel or pedals. Cybercab uses butterfly wing doors, similar to Model X but with a stronger design, opening up instead of opening horizontally. The interior features just 2 white seats and a spacious cargo area. Notably, the car is equipped with a self-cleaning system to maintain hygiene, particularly useful for frequent use as a self-driving taxi. The expected price is under $30,000, and the operating cost is around 20 cents per mile. The Cybercab has a range of about 200 miles and can be wirelessly fast-charged in just 15 minutes. With the Cybercab, Tesla emphasizes that they rely solely on cameras and AI software, no radar or LiDAR needed. In the future, Tesla may allow owners to use their vehicles as robo-taxis to generate income, where Tesla would take 30% of the revenue and the owner would keep 70%. Meanwhile, Robovan blew people's minds with its unique design. Robovan can carry up to 20 people or transport large goods at an operating cost of $0.05 to $0.10 per mile. Like Cybercab, Robovan will have no pedals or steering wheel, just seats and large screens inside the car. According to the event, Tesla will focus on Robovan in future events, considering its ability to serve as public transportation. Optimus has become an important part of Elon Musk's long-term strategy, as he envisions the robot playing a key role in Tesla's future. Since its debut in 2021, Musk has envisioned a future where Optimus can not only do everyday human tasks like housekeeping and cooking, but can also be used in industrial and commercial environments. Musk even believes that Optimus could be a huge revenue generator for Tesla, turning it into a financially limitless product. But last week's event raised questions about the viability of this vision. The rumor that Optimus still relies on humans to remotely control it has many skeptical about whether Musk can actually make his dream a reality. From promises of fully autonomous vehicles to products like the Cybercab and Optimus, Tesla has often been criticized for over-promising and under-delivering. One of the big problems Tesla and Elon Musk face is how to turn these high-tech prototypes into real products that consumers can trust and use. In addition, developing AI powerful enough to help Optimus operate without human control is also a big challenge, requiring Tesla to invest more time and resources to overcome. Optimus still faces challenges like moving steadily on uneven terrain, running all day on a single charge, and moving safely around people and pets, a harder problem than you might think. In our opinion, it will probably be a year or two before consumers see Optimus bots in their homes. By then, it will have a lot of utility and features that go beyond what is available today. What do you think of Optimus after Tesla's recent event? What do you expect from these robots? And discuss the issue of it being remotely controlled in the comments below. We want to know your views. Thank you for watching our video. If you found the content helpful and want to explore more exciting information about Tesla EVs, don't forget to hit the like button and share this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos.
A money-making machine that can rake in tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, yet priced at just 20 grand? It can only be the Tesla bot. But how? Elon's mentioned multiple times the task that Tesla's robot could perform, with the number surpassing 1,000 tasks. And with each passing update, it could even hit 5,000 or 10,000 different tasks. The most important part about Optimus is the key technology to do these things. The best robot hand in the world is almost equal to the number of operations that a human hand can do. So, if our hands can do 100 different tasks, it should be able to handle at least 60 of those. So, what exactly can Optimus do in the real world, and how can it make us money? The answers are all here. Welcome to today's episode of Tesla Car World. Now, none of us hate money, and none of us don't crave a less hectic life. Just imagine coming home from work with a pile of house chores still waiting for you. Yeah, it's going to stay that way until you have an Optimus living at home with you. The reality is, the idea of owning a robot at home and asking it to handle a bunch of tasks that you either can or don't feel like doing has never really caught our attention, because no one thinks a slow-moving robot is actually going to replace us humans. More accurately, this scenario has only existed in sci-fi movies. However, Optimus is that real-world robot stepping straight out of the movies you've watched, with the exception of T2. But seriously, it can fold clothes, water plants, handle slippery objects like eggs or battery cells, and even use a computer. It can also dance, it can squat, it can move around the office with an incredibly natural human-like gait.
So you could say pick up a cup, pick up a shirt, fold the shirt. These things will generalize, I think, quite quickly.
But that's just the most basic glimpse we've seen of the Optimus. Imagine putting it in a clothing store where it can fold and pack thousands of shirts for customers every day. No more having to pay people to do all that. Farms wouldn't need complex irrigation systems if these robots were involved. Or even crazier, it could grab eggs and make breakfast for the kids every morning. So, stepping out of the realm of movies, this is the real-world role of Optimus. It brings mind-blowing convenience, some of which can directly translate into financial benefits for businesses using the Tesla bot. However, to achieve all this, Optimus's hands are considered its most critical feature, and it's where Tesla bot team has focused most of their attention. Just like humans, we'd be almost incapable of doing any task without our hands. A pair of hands with 27 degrees of freedom combined with a brain are two things that make us humans the most intelligent beings on the planet. Now, when manufacturers create a humanoid robot, the brain and hands are the two areas on which they focus most. We expect Tesla to release multiple versions of the robot for customers, and if the starting price for Optimus is 20 grand, as Elon mentioned, the hands alone are likely to be worth 6 to 7K. As we've mentioned before, our hands have 27 degrees of freedom. However, some of you may not fully understand what degrees of freedom in the body actually means. So let's review real quick. Simply put, degrees of freedom describe the number of ways a mechanical system can move. In the context of a humanoid robot's hand, it refers to the independent movements each finger or part of the hand can make. As you can see with Tesla bot's hand, it can continuously move its fingers like a normal human's, which is something Tesla's competitors have not quite figured out yet.
If you want to have a humanoid robot that can do things that a human can do, it's a very high bar. So our new arm has 22 degrees of freedom instead of 11.
This is what Elon shared about the latest hand design for Optimus. To develop the world's most advanced robotic hand, the key component that makes Optimus truly useful for humans, Tesla has had to overcome some major hurdles. In a conversation with Lex Friedman, Musk admitted that the hand for Optimus accounted for about half the engineering work during development. Because, like humans, much of our intelligence is tied to what we can do with our hands, Tesla's upgraded from 11 to 22 degrees of freedom, a leap that doubles the previous version, bringing them just 5 degrees shy of a human hand. Imagine if in the future Optimus gets 27 degrees of freedom. Now, that might not happen immediately, but if it does, its hands will reach an incredible level of complexity and sophistication, unlocking potentials far beyond what we can imagine. With hands like that, what else could Optimus do? More complex tasks, of course. It could handle intricate surgeries, perform delicate laboratory work, repair advanced machinery, or even create art. The possibility for hand precision tasks in fields like healthcare, engineering, and manufacturing would expand tremendously, potentially reshaping industries and everyday life.
Like in 2026, it's really the kind of thing where you could tell it to do kind of a wide range of tasks.
As mentioned, Elon has discussed a wide range of tasks that Tesla Optimus could take on. However, listing them all from base to complex would likely take up about 1,000 different episodes, with each episode showcasing a different job that Tesla's robot can perform, and that would clearly be impossible. Instead, it just makes more sense to focus on the areas that Optimus truly shines and give practical applications that enhance human life and improve work efficiency across different fields, whether it's a homemaker, factory worker, personal assistant, store clerk, security guard, chef, even a teacher. The list goes on. Clearly, Optimus is not inferior to a human, and sometimes we got to acknowledge that AI integrated tasks into its software might even be smarter than us in certain areas.
You need AI, you need to be the best in real-world AI, and Tesla's the best in real-world AI.
Optimus is equipped with Tesla's artificial neural network and advanced computer vision systems. Thanks to Tesla's neural network, Optimus can learn and handle complex tasks just by observing for the first time, and it can relearn really quickly, as Musk said.
It can watch a video of something like a person and then learn just by looking at that video and do that task.
We're sure a lot of people are wondering how these robots will learn new tasks and just how long it takes to train them before they can actually get the job done. Obviously, they just need to watch a video, and you don't have to do anything. Imagine if you had a robot like Optimus at home teaching you how to play the piano, something you feel like you can't teach yourself. Just showed a video of someone playing your favorite song, and then the robot analyzes the hand movements, the chords, even the rhythm. Then it would guide you step by step, just like you're learning from a human teacher.
Our next generation has 22 degrees of freedom. It will be able to play the piano. So it's really like, wow.
That would be amazing. You wouldn't just get instructions. You'd actually get the robot to demonstrate it for you, correcting you if you got the wrong chord or lost your rhythm. It could even create a fun practice session, encouraging you to improve every day. And what if you like cooking? You could pull up a video showing how to make your favorite food. The robot would watch and learn from that video, then help you from start to finish. It will remind you to gather the ingredients, guide you step by step, and even adjust the recipe to suit your taste. Instead of fumbling through a cookbook or watching a long tutorial, you'd have a personal chef right in your house to assist you. Yeah, and those are the more complex tasks that Optimus can actually do with its hands. While the artificial network allows Optimus to self-learn new tasks, its computer vision system ensures that the robot accurately perceives its surroundings and objects. In the promo videos Tesla's shown us before, the vision system simply allowed it to recognize objects in color, sorting them out accordingly. The reality is, this vision enables Optimus to accomplish tasks you wouldn't even expect. Thanks to this system, the robot can analyze and accurately identify everything around it. For example, when moving around the house, Optimus can recognize objects like tables, chairs, even a cat lying on the floor. In more complex industrial environments, especially in a massive factory like Giga Texas, Optimus will also optimize terrain recognition capabilities. It can transport goods while ensuring the safety of those around it, recognizing obstacles like people, machines, and cargo, and deciding on the safest route to take. One of the standout abilities of Optimus, thanks to its advanced computer vision, is its ability to detect hazards. For example, it can spot sharp objects you might actually leave out while kids are playing nearby, or even worse, someone trying to break into your house with the intent to steal or attack you. Sounds scary, but when people often ask what humanoid robots can do, this is one of the best examples to illustrate their potential. Equipped with around 8 2D cameras and sensitive sensors, it can identify the shape and size of weapons or the actions of strangers. If it detects anything suspicious, it'll alert you or call the police, so you really cannot underestimate Tesla Optimus's vision. When you look at the images of Optimus using and interacting with computers, it's clear that it can also serve as your personal assistant. In the recent photos Tesla shared, it can type on a keyboard, use a mouse, hold a smartphone, and even handle an envelope while talking on the phone at the same time. More incredibly is the image of it holding a pen to write on a piece of paper along with many other activities. These images are pretty darn impressive because they show how Optimus's hands and perform just like a human's would. With these capabilities, Optimus could become a valuable office assistant, helping you manage daily tasks. For example, it could quickly and accurately respond to emails, contact partners to send necessary documents, and remind you about your work schedule. Optimus could even organize meetings by suggesting suitable times for everyone and noting down important points during discussions. With its impressive actions and flexible movements in an office environment, the idea of an Optimus as an assistant does not seem that far-fetched. In fact, it's possible that one day it'll be standing next to you, helping you work much more efficiently and making more money. There are many other tasks Optimus could take on, like educating kids or participating in EV production at Tesla, which Elon has already talked about. However, it's hard to go into detail since we still need to wait for its launch and final performance specs. There are about 5 more updates that Elon announced for the Optimus Gen 3 version. In addition to its hands, Optimus will feature a new design using lighter materials to reduce the robot's weight. This design will include new features like LED lights and a display on its face to show work progress and status. Another upgrade will be movement speed. Right now, Optimus goes at a speed of about 0.6 meters a second, which is kind of slow, but Tesla plans to boost that from 2 to 3 meters a second. This upgrade will require movements in hardware components like motors and joints to enhance efficiency and stability. Elon confirmed that these hardware modifications are crucial for improving the robot's agility, allowing it to navigate different environments from factories to houses. Next up is the addition of voice and language, which is a crucial feature that will enhance user interaction. The upcoming Gen 3 version will be able to communicate in multiple languages and understand user preferences, making it more adaptable globally. Users will have the option to customize Optimus's voice and personality, allowing the robot to function like a personal assistant that can communicate naturally. And finally, Tesla will focus on improving Optimus's learning and adaptability. With the implementation of video-in controls-out neural network, the robot will be able to observe tasks and automatically replicate them. This development not only positions Optimus as a household assistant, but could also turn it into a healthcare companion, monitoring health conditions and giving timely alerts. By integrating with Tesla's existing FSD technology, Optimus will benefit from ongoing improvements in AI performance and decision-making capabilities. These 5 upgrades will allow Tesla to reach new heights in developing an almost perfect version that can very closely mimic us humans, expanding its potential applications across various fields. After all, while Optimus is considered the world leader in humanoid robot technology and creates a massive demand to change how people work, wherever there's technology, there's going to be competition. And when it comes to tech, China's right there with it. So if you pay attention, you'll probably notice that since Tesla created a buzz with Optimus by launching Gen 2 versions late last year, a host of other robot companies out of China have suddenly come up out of nowhere. And when China focuses on something, it tends to become a trend because they'll likely flood the market with it. So robots are definitely what they're targeting. Goldman Sachs predicted back in Jan that the global market for robots will reach $38 billion by 2035, with nearly 1.4 million shipments for consumer and industrial applications. They estimate that the material costs to make them have dropped to around $150,000 each by last year, not including research and development expenses. To achieve a price of $20,000 for Optimus, Elon has had to break down numerous factors to make it accessible for customers. If you look for a few humanoid robots currently out there, prices go from $70,000 to $120,000, so they're definitely not cheap. To hit that $20,000 price point for Optimus, Elon admitted that Tesla has managed to bring production costs down to just $10,000. The reason is that they have access to batteries, motors, sensors, and many hardware components that can be shared with Tesla's electronic vehicles. Moreover, they've got big factories for producing Optimus, and FSD software is already there, meaning they don't have to rely heavily on outside suppliers to make these robots. That's a big advantage for Tesla. Although Optimus is generating lots of buzz and demand, it still faces intense competition. With rapid advancements in China and other parts of the world, Tesla will need to adjust its production to keep up with the increasing demand and technological progress. Optimus could be the key to the next major revolution in automation. From impressive developments in robotics like Boston Dynamics' Atlas to Tesla's Optimus robot, we're seeing major advancements in robotics and AI. However, while these advancements promise to open up new opportunities, manufacturing and deploying them in real-world environments still present some challenges. Optimizing the physical processing capabilities of robots, along with their interaction with surrounding environments, is essential to realizing the vision of a world where robots can take on a wide range of diverse and complex tasks. While current robots mainly operate in controlled environments like factories and warehouses, their future will depend on the researchers' ability to develop not just software, but also hardware. As analysts have pointed out, to achieve general artificial intelligence, humanoid robots need a physical form to effectively understand and interact with the outside real world. The development of these humanoid robots and new designs, although promising, also needs to be approached a lot more practically. Researchers emphasize that robot designs don't necessarily have to resemble humans. They should just be optimized for specific tasks. This indicates to us that as technology continues to evolve, finding the optimal design for each type of robot will be key to realizing their potential in our everyday lives. So, we want to ask you, the viewer watching this video, what features do you think are more important for Tesla robots to meet your needs? And what are you most looking forward to in the next version of Optimus? Thank you so much for watching our video. If you found the content helpful and want to explore more exciting info about Tesla's electronic vehicles, don't forget to hit the like button and be sure you share this video with your friends. Also, make sure you're subscribed to Tesla Car World and turn on those notifications so you'll never miss out on our videos. We update them every day, sometimes twice a day for you. Musk said it only cost Tesla $10,000 to make an Optimus robot, and he's planning to sell them to customers for $20,000. That means for every 100,000 sold, Elon makes $1 billion. Pretty wild, because he said he plans to make billions of Optimus, turning Tesla into a $25 trillion company. Building a humanoid robot isn't like putting a Model Y on the assembly line. It's obviously a lot more challenging since it's AI. But Elon keeps saying Optimus is going to cost half the price of an electric vehicle. So what makes it so affordable? Welcome to Tesla Car World.
So in order to have the robot not cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars, in order to make it cost like $10,000 or $20,000.
The truth we can't deny is that robots still haven't gained widespread acceptance among most people. In our opinion, the main reason for this is the lack of achievements or evidence proving that they're only truly useful for customers who've got the money to spend. No one's trying to shell out $20,000 for a robot that functions like a toy that just moves from one part of your house to the other. Now, some ballers might be buying it, but the majority of us aren't. From a certain perspective, we see that Boston Dynamics' Atlas has been highly regarded for its agility. It's one of the first robots to convince people as it's demonstrated the ability to do complex tasks like parker and transporting goods, skills that most robots, including the Optimus, still can't do. However, its high price tag, around 150 Gs, equivalent to 2 Model S cars, makes it pretty inaccessible. That's part of the reason it hasn't gotten traction and essentially been shelved despite being developed over several decades now. And we're not just talking the Atlas, it's tough to find any robot priced under $50K, and that's what makes Optimus stand out. Elon's mentioned at least 3 times that the price is going to be half of an electric car, with Tesla making it for just $10,000.
It is expected to cost much less than a car.
I'll just bring it directly to the right here.
I would say probably less than $20,000 would be my guess.
When talking about a price tag at $20,000 for something in Tesla, it's really unbelievable, and there's no guarantee that Elon can maintain this price when he's always the person who breaks his promises about timelines and the amount of money that customers have to pay. But for Optimus, we have a basis to believe this price when almost all the expensive tech on Optimus is not purchased from suppliers, meaning that Tesla will transfer a lot of things they do from EVs to their humanoid robots.
Relatively speaking. So Tesla has the production capability, it has the engineering capability, and it has the AI hardware and software capability. And even the most optimistic estimates that I've seen for Optimus.
Reusing existing manufacturing components allows Tesla to cut their costs in making Optimus much more quickly than other companies, once again giving Tesla the edge in the race. Efficiencies gained from making robot cars and automotive manufacturing robots will immediately translate into the humanoid robot project. That's exactly what makes Optimus affordable. From the perspective of a robotics company, Tesla's got the right tools and talent to assemble the robots cost effectively. They've got the engineering expertise, the AI, the hardware, and the software to make it all happen. According to Carpathy, who was still at Tesla when Optimus began, Tesla conducted a significant amount of research into self-driving tech and has become one of the most advanced autonomous driving systems out there now. All the knowledge gained and artifacts created while developing self-driving technology are getting transferred to the robot. This is what makes developing a humanoid robot so expensive. So it's not surprising that Tesla's bot can get priced lower, especially among manufacturers. Truth being, only Tesla has the best potential for scaling up their production. Tesla's got large factories, battery production lines, and companies that don't need to get built from scratch. Elon also emphasizes the importance of having some of the world's best electrical engineers in areas like drive systems and electric motors, as well as power electronics for developing Optimus. This is why the company can spend just 10 Gs to produce it and bring Optimus to a market price of $20,000. Taking a quick look at Tesla Optimus, because besides being just a humanoid robot, most of us just don't know that much about it. Now, there are a few types of robots out there right now, including robotic arms that are used in electric vehicle production and robotic dogs, with each robot designed for specialized tasks. Optimus, however, is getting developed to address the growing labor shortage by providing a potential alternative for manual labor. In the latest Gen 2 update, Elon mentioned that he envisions these robots having applications beyond industrial settings, doing household tasks, the boring, repetitive, mundane jobs that you just don't want to deal with. Taking all human standards into account, Optimus is arguably the most human-like robot compared to much of the competition. It's got a standard height of 5'10", weighs 138 pounds, and features a fully articulated hand with 5 fingers, something very few robots achieve. The heart of Optimus will be a conventional lithium-ion battery pack, while Tesla electric vehicles typically have battery packs from 60 to 100 kilowatt hours. The robot's battery is going to be much smaller, with Tesla sharing it's only around 2.3 kilowatt hours. Optimus' vision system is equipped with a variety of sensors and 8 2D cameras to see its surroundings, allowing Optimus to identify objects in the real world while navigating the environment without colliding into other objects. In addition to deploying thousands of these robots in Tesla's factories, Elon emphasizes that the goal of developing robots is to serve millions of households, doing things like cooking, mowing, caring for the elderly, educating kids, and handling any other household chores. While it's easy to envision scenarios where many people might lose their jobs to these robots, we often overlook the benefits that manufacturers gain with each robot being deployed in Tesla's factories. According to analysis from Deutsche Bank, assuming a manufacturing worker earns $62,000 a year while working 40 hours a week in 2027, Tesla could save almost $32,000 by replacing them with a robot. Deutsche models suggest that replacing just 10% of these workers could lead to annual savings of $141 million. If the same worker continues with the company and earns close to $73,000 a year by 2030, Tesla could save $57,000 by putting a robot in their position. Repeating this process until 20% of the workers are replaced could result in a savings of nearly $510 million annually, Deutsche Bank noted. What Tesla accomplished with the robot in just 3 years is very impressive. They've shown the robot walking smoothly around the office in a video demo, demonstrating Optimus maintaining balance while doing squats, sorting blocks by color, and putting 4680 battery cells into trays. Tesla showcased Optimus picking up eggs without breaking them. Some footage even shows Optimus Engineering's team training the robot to fold clothes and put basic items on shelves. All this demonstrates that Tesla's working hard to train Optimus to do tasks in the most useful way possible, something that most humanoid robots out there today, at least for now, cannot achieve.
And so the simplest possible version of a humanoid robot that can do even most, perhaps not all, of what a human can do is actually still very complicated. It's not simple. It's very difficult.
We can confidently say that Tesla's come a long way in a short time, making progress in developing robots in less than 3 years. In contrast, Boston Dynamics has spent decades creating their robots with similar capabilities. After retiring Atlas Gen 1, Boston Dynamics quickly introduced Gen 2, featuring many impressive changes. The original design of Atlas was bulky, but with Atlas Gen 2, it's adopted a more sleek design, featuring longer limbs, a straighter back, and a distinctive round head with lights. However, it differs significantly from the Optimus, which maintains a more human shape, closely resembling a human with features designed to mimic human characteristics. A notable difference between the two robots lies in the actuation systems. Atlas Gen 2's transition to an electric drive system, moving away from hydraulics, characteristic of its predecessor. This change not only reduces noise and maintenance requirements, but also enhances safety. Compared to Optimus Gen 2, the Atlas Gen 2 appears to have the edge in speed. Atlas Gen 1 was one of the fastest robots, capable of running, jumping, and doing impressive flips. Although specific speed metrics for Gen 2 have not yet been disclosed, its design suggests it retains the agility of its predecessor, as it can stand up and move quickly towards the camera. While Optimus's mobility has recently improved, it's clear that further upgrades are still needed. Perhaps Tesla will have better specs for its Gen 3. In terms of commercialization, Boston Dynamics has announced plans to bring Atlas Gen 2 to market, starting with partnerships with companies like Hyundai. This strategic move indicates a clear path towards integrating Atlas into applications, showcasing its capabilities in industrial environments. While the price of Atlas's Gen 2 has not yet been disclosed, it's expected to be pretty high, similar to its predecessor, which was around $150,000. Another company Tesla needs to watch out for is Figure AI, particularly with Figure AI 02. The Figure 2 robot demonstrates impressive capabilities, including a human-like hand with 16 degrees of freedom and a production-ready design. Recently released, Figure 2 shows smoother movement and better functionality compared to Figure 1, operating effectively in real-world environments like a BMW factory. This progress is notable as Figure AI only got founded in 2022, allowing the company to quickly leverage modern technologies. Additionally, Figure AI has partnered with tech giants like OpenAI, Microsoft, and NVIDIA, giving them crucial advantages in AI development. This collabo enables Figure AI to produce advanced humanoid robots more quickly than older companies like Boston Dynamics. Optimus and Figure AI O2 share several similar specifications and have somewhat comparable appearances. Their battery capacities are quite alike. Optimus has a 2.3 kilowatt and Figure 2 at 2.25 kilowatts. Figure 2 can go for 5 hours on one charge. Optimus lasts up to 8 hours. Both Optimus and Figure 2 have multiple cameras and advanced sensors, allowing for exceptional visual systems. Thus, year after next is likely to be the year of the humanoid robot race, and as of now, Tesla still holds the advantage in pricing. However, there's no easy path ahead, as Elon candidly stated that creating Optimus is extremely challenging and there's still a lot of the tech that needs to be developed. Right now, Optimus may struggle to navigate complex terrains, but it eventually will pick up and be able to move across different types of surfaces and pick up objects. The robot's speed is a significant limitation in convincing people, as it only reaches 2 miles an hour, which is kind of slow. But this is just the current spec. The ultimate goal for Optimus is to get a speed of 5 miles an hour. Now, that may take several years. Tesla is determined to reach that. Additionally, Elon acknowledges that Tesla still requires much better technology for Optimus's components, especially the hands. According to Elon, the hands could account for nearly half the overall electrical engineering technology of Optimus. And that's not hard to understand, as much of humans' intelligence comes from our ability to use our hands to manipulate objects in the real world safely and effectively. Since Optimus is designed to emulate humans, creating a human-like pair of hands is essential. The motors are located in the forearms and cables are used to control the fingers. Before, Tesla engineers attempted to place the motors in Optimus's hands, making the hands a bit large and bulky, lacking strength and flexibility. So Tesla decided to put the motors in the forearms, mimicking human functionality, and that's been a lot more effective. Now, it's still too early for us to assert the role of Tesla Optimus. You might think it's kind of underwhelming right now, but it's important to understand that this tech's still in development. Why criticize something that's not yet even finished? It's not even on the market right now. Tesla will continue improving, and we believe it'll be capable of performing like most humans within the next 5 to 15 years. And after that, we truly think it'll be worthwhile for the price we pay. Many have assumed that creating something like this is simple, but as we've mentioned, making a robot is anything but easy. Just the hands alone present a challenge, not to mention the new tech innovations that even haven't been invented yet. In terms of cost, these robots come in various versions. You got Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3. Gen 1 will be used in Tesla's factories, Gen 2 sold to customers, and Gen 3 is going to be a more premium version that can do a wider range of roles. As Elon stated on X, Tesla will genuinely have useful humanoid robots in low production for Tesla internal use next year, and hopefully high production for outside companies by 2026. Meaning Tesla is eventually going to commercialize their robots for big companies that are facing labor shortages, like Amazon, FedEx, and Walmart. We think there are a ton of factories that are going to spend thousands of dollars each year on Optimus to take over tasks currently done by humans. So that kind of sets the price range for these things, probably about half the cost of a car. Tens of thousands of dollars for each customizable version. The price is likely to drop as Tesla ramps up production to tens of millions of robots. Obviously, going from thousands to millions of robots is not going to happen overnight. Elon mentioned that Tesla wants to offer both rental and purchase options for the Optimus, while the rental service will launch sooner. There's been a long-standing version of the humanoid robots in homes. However, we're still quite a ways off from making that a reality. There are plenty of reasons for that, including safety ones, like the potential for robots to harm humans if misused, as well as the economic factors. Like any groundbreaking technology, humanoid robots come with their own set of challenges and ethical considerations. The potential replacement of human workers raises concerns about job security and unemployment. Striking a balance between human employment and automation will be crucial to ensure a smooth transition. Ethical considerations become especially important when robots are used in sensitive environments for personal companionship. As these robots get more advanced and capable, questions arise about privacy, consent, and ethical responsibility will all inevitably arise. The initial use cases are likely to be in industrial settings where human labor is exhausting, expensive, and hard to come by. These are the environments where robots can get fine-tuned and optimized while still performing productive work, generating revenue or cutting costs. Again, This is an era where Tesla's got the advantage over its competitors. The company has big factories where it can deploy Optimus without need to sign complicated agreements with outside partners. Elon has laid out a bold vision for the Optimus robot, expecting it to change the way we live and work. The combination of advanced technology and low production costs allow Tesla to operate these robots at an affordable price along with enticing promotional programs. If successful, Optimus could be more than just a consumer product. It could become a companion that enhances the quality of life and frees people up from boring, mundane, and downright dangerous tasks. Despite the many doubts and challenges, the progress Tesla has made with Optimus in such a short amount of time has put them at the forefront of the humanoid robot field. The combination of advanced technology and production capabilities helps Optimus become an integral part of daily life for people in the future. So, we want to ask you, the viewer, and by the way, thanks for watching, what do you think is the most important aspect of developing a humanoid robot like Optimus? Is it the utilities, the mobility, the AI, or the ability to interact with us humans? Hey, thank you so much for checking out this video. And if you did find this content helpful and want to check out more exciting videos about Tesla's EVs, make sure you click the like button and share this video. Also, be sure you're subscribed to Tesla Car World and make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss out on our latest videos. Seriously, we update them sometimes twice a day. With that, we so appreciate your support and hope to see you back here in the next video. Again, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye.